Okay, let's read this text again because it was difficult to understand. The first 2 decades of this century were dominated by the microbe hunters. These hunters had tracked down one after another of microbes responsible for the most dreaded scourges of many centuries. Dread is terrible. Scourge means they seem very how can we say it? Scourge. Over many centuries, tuberculosis, cholera, diphtheria, but there remained some terrible diseases for which no microbe could be incriminated. Scurvy, pelagia, rickets, very. Then it was discovered that these diseases were caused by the lack of vitamins, a trace substance in the diet. The diseases could be prevented or cured by consuming foods that contain the vitamins. And so, in the decades of the 1920s and 1930s, nutrition became a science and the vitamin hunters replaced the microbe hunters. In the 1940s and 1950s, biochemists strived to learn why each of the vitamins was essential for health. They discovered that key enzymes in metabolism depend on one or another of the vitamins as coenzymes to perform the chemistry that provides cells with another of the vitamin as coenzyme energy for growth and function. Now these enzymes hunters occupy the center stage. You are aware that the enzyme hunters have been replaced by a new breed of hunters who are tracking genes. The blueprints for each of the enzyme. Blueprint. For each of the enzymes and are discovering the defective genes that cause inherited disease, diabetes, cystic fibrosis. Fibrosis. These gene hunters or genetic engineers use recombinant DNA technology to identify and clone genes and introduce them into bacterial cells and plant to create factories for the massive production of hormones and vaccines. Vaccine. 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 vaccine for medicine and for better crops for agriculture. Biotechnology has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. In view of the inexorable progress, inexorable, inevitable, maybe. Inexorable, inexorable. Inexorable progress in science, we can accept that the gene hunters will be replaced in the spotlight. When and by whom, which kind of hunter will dominate the scene in the last decades of our waning century? And in the early decades, waning century, and in the early decades of the next. I wonder whether the hunters who will occupy the spotlight will neurobiologists who apply the techniques of the enzyme and the gene hunter to the function of the brain. What to call them? The head hunters. I will return to them later. It is very easy to understand. Why on earth I could not understand this sentence? Here, it's very clear. Here, it is very difficult to understand the text reading only once, but second time it will be many more easier.